Yes, my people, una good afternoon. Una good afternoon. So, a paranomigo said something which I think is interesting. So I just wanted to deliberate on it. A paranomigo said that like he listed the people that are afraid of Kabaka, or Mr. Tony Kabaka. He listed the people that are afraid of Tony Kabaka. He said Opevolo is afraid of Tony Kabaka. Gerard Tenebe, he said the only person Gerard Tenebe is afraid of is Tony Kabaka. So that is what brought me to this topic that I want to talk about. So who is Abat Obaze afraid of in terms of this Edo cyber space? Now we know that physically Tenebe and Opevolo are afraid of Kabaka. But who is Abat Obaze afraid of when it comes to this social media space, this Edo cyber space? I will tell you, Abat Obaze is afraid of only two people. Abat Obaze is afraid of only two people in this social media space. And the number one person is me. I'm the number one. And the number two person Abat Obaze is afraid of on this social media space is a paranomigo. Just the two of us. The rest of them, he can destroy them. He can destroy them with psychology. Okay? Kebrismo said, he said, in the human world, okay, in the human world, psychology rule, the brain rule. So Abat Obaze is a little bit educated. So he can be able to mess around people like them, Boston, Cassie, and Kabaka, all of them. Anytime Abat Obaze you talk, everybody go to rush, go to shake. Because he can mess with them because Abat Obaze is a little bit educated more than them. So like I said, Kebrismo said, in the human world, psychology rule. In the animal world, physical fitness rule. So in the animal world, if the lion is the strongest, he rule. Okay? If the hyena so that's why when you see people like Kabaka beating up people, we call them animals. What that actually means that in the animal world, physical fitness rule. But in the real world, in the human world, psychology rule. Are you getting me? So because Abat Obaze is able to use psychology, I can say one Abat Obaze is 200 of Agberus because he can use psychology, but he can't use psychology on me. I read every day, so I understand psychology. He can't use psychology on a paranomigo. You see, at the age of a paranomigo, he still do courses. He still study. He still from time to time he do courses. So he still keep his mind afresh. So that's why Abat Obaze is scared of us on this social media space. He's scared of me, Vivi. He's scared of a paranomigo because we read. We read constantly. We're always educating our mind. We're always expanding our mind. So we know a lot of stuff that people like Abat Obaze don't know. And Abat Obaze is aware of that. So then Abat Obaze is now using that psychology because he's a little bit educated. He's not using that psychology on their Eboston, on their Pevolo, on their Kabaka. Like I said, only one Abat Obaze is equivalent to 200 Agberos. Okay? I hope I'm making my point clear here. So so let's just make this clear. We are more educated. Me and a paranomigo are more educated than Abat Obaze. Okay? We are more smart than Abat Obaze. We are more intelligent than Abat Obaze. You know what I mean? So before I end this video, let me quote 3 people that agree with me with this my concept that Abat Obaze is afraid of me and a paranomigo because he cannot beat us psychologically we are better than him. Psychologically we are higher than him. So we are better than him. So the only people he can intimidate as far as this social media is concerned is the Agberus, is the unintelligent people, even the intelligent people that don't read. You understand me? So let me just give these 3 quotes as I round up this video. So we start with a guy called Frederick Douglass. Okay, Frederick Douglass have no degree. So you have to understand there's a difference between intelligent, smart, educated, common sense. Okay, it doesn't have any degree. So we are not talking about degree here. We are talking about knowledge, education. So let's listen to Freddie Douglass. Let's quote Freddie Douglass. Freddie Douglass said, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. Did you hear that? Knowledge make a man unfit to be a slave. Freddie Douglass learned how to read just from reading Bible. Where the white slave woman was teaching, the white slave woman teach Freddie Douglass how to read through the Bible. And when the white woman was caught, she was beaten by the husband because it was against the law to teach black people how to read. Freddie Douglass have no degree. So we are talking about general knowledge, reading, expanding your mind, taking courses like a paranomigo. So Freddie Douglass said, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. Let me quote Mark Twain. Mark Twain said, the man who does not read good books, he said, the man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. I will repeat that. Mark Twain said, the man who does not read good books, the man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. So even though you are educated, like Abbas claimed he went to Ekpoma, he's educated, but if you don't do that continuous learning, what we call lifelong learning, constantly expanding his mind, is as worse as the illiterate. The reason why Abatobase have leverages over the illiterate is because he even went to school. But apart from that, if you went to school, if you are educated and you don't continue expanding your mind, you are the same as an illiterate. Robert Kiyosaki said, it takes only 18 months to forget everything you learn in school. 18 months. So that's why we talk about lifelong learning, continuous taking course like a paranomigo is doing. Like I've already read this morning before I come out. I've read for an hour plus before I come out. So reading is very important. Especially that's why people like Abatobase cannot use psychology on us. They cannot mess up us. Anytime Abatobase speak now, you see Cassie is afraid, he's shaking. Now, Bosto don't call Cassie. Cassie, go do video. How about those talk? But we cannot panic because he cannot play us psychologically. Because before Albert make any move, we already know, because we read, we understand human nature. So let me give you the last quote. The last quote is from Henry Ford. Let's listen to what he said. He said, anyone who stopped learning is old. Okay, Henry Ford said, anyone who stopped learning is old. Albert have stopped learning. Albert has never opened a book since I've been watching him. He has never talked about any book he's reading. He has never talked about any course he's doing. So Albert is old. So let's continue with the report. He said anyone who stopped learning is old, whether at 80 or 20. Listen to that. He said anyone who stopped learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. That anyone who keeps learning stays young. Anyone who keeps learning stays young, whether it's 20 or 80. But if you stop learning, you are old. Okay? He said the greatest thing, okay, the greatest thing you can do is to keep your mind young. I think that's what it means. The greatest thing, okay, he said the greatest thing you can do in life, the greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Let me just finish that quote because this quote is so powerful. I have to finish it to end this video. So let's listen to Henry Ford. He said, anyone who stopped learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. That anyone who keeps learning stays young. Okay, he said the greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. That's it, folks. That's what is in my mind, and that's what I just wanted to get off. So let me summarize it. Abatobase is using psychology on the Ebosto, on the Kabaka, on the Powolo, because it's more educated than them. They don't read, so they don't really understand Abatobase. So it's using psychology on them. Like a principal said, in the human world, psychology wins. That's why you see people like Amazon. The guy that owns Amazon is very small guy. If you see Elon Musk, is very small guys. But these people between themselves, they employ over 3 million people. They control men. People that control men are very small. If you see Napoleon Bonaparte, okay, the French military general, Kabaka is taller than Napoleon Bonaparte. Now me talk as Kabaka short reach is taller than Napoleon Bonaparte. Why? Why was the Napoleon Bonaparte was able to conquer the whole Europe? Is using psychology, and that is what Albert is using. But that psychology cannot work on us because we are educated more than him. Our mind is more expanded more than Albert Obaze. You understand? So I'm just summarizing it now. Okay? We are more educated than Albert Obaze. We are more intelligent than Albert Obaze. We are more smart than Albert Obaze. So that is why Albert Obaze is afraid of us. As far as this Edo space or cyberspace is concerned, Albert Obaze is scared of us. I have not told anybody. I'm just telling you. This is a secret between me and you. Albert Obaze is afraid of me. Albert Obaze is afraid of Epaira and Omigo because as far as this Edo cyberspace is concerned, it is only two of us that's continuously expanding our mind. And the Paranomingo said something recently, which is a good news. He said Obaseki has went back to school in America. So all of us are here crying, EFCC, Obaseki, they want to arrest her. Paranomingo say Obaseki, they go to school for America and still doing courses upon courses. Just imagine with all the degree Obaseki has, with all the recognition he has in the world. He carry award for Nigeria, he carry award international, he carry award for UN. Still yet, he carry award in Oxford University. Still yet, he still a go school. That's what a Paranomingo is doing, and that's what I do every day. I read. So you have to keep expanding your mind. That's what keep you on top of the game. That is what keep you ahead of the game. That's what give you leverages. You will think like someone like Obaseki will say, no more school again. No, I don't finish school. There's no need. But still they go school. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about here. It's not about PhD, It's about continuously. My class say read good books. Good books. Good books. I call them self-help books. Go to your Google, type in self-help books. So if you are reading, don't read garbages. Newspaper are garbages. Okay, newspaper, they talk about things that put you in a negative mood. They talk about who they kill today, who they assassinate today, who rob, who thief. No, read good books, self-help books. Newspaper is okay. I only read business newspaper when I'm in Nigeria. I used to read leadership newspaper, but now when I'm in Nigeria, I only read business books because I'm a generalist entrepreneur. I'm interested in business. That's why I read business newspaper. Okay, so that is it, folks. My name is Victor Vincent. Okay, Victor Vincent Omorogbe or Victor Vince. Okay, my name is Victor Vince. I'm a life coach, a business coach, and a financial literacy teacher. And I'm also an executive life coach, what other people would call a leadership coach. Thanks for watching, and to have a productive day.
Make sure you like, share, follow, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.